So someone asked me the other day, what is the most controversial medical topic that you like talking about? And I thought, what gets people more riled up than circumcision? You get crunchy people mad. You get conventional people mad. There's religion, there's politics, there's money, there's shots, and there's tiny little babies. Let's get into it. Now, there's so much to talk about when it comes to circumcision, reasons for and against. There's religion, there's all of the things that I just mentioned. Today, I want to talk about what makes me the most mad, and it is the way Americans do circumcision today. But stay tuned for my hot take at the end. You won't want to miss it. In America, circumcision has become a surgical procedure. It usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and there may or may not be anesthetic used. Your baby is strapped to a little crucifix-looking thing, and they use a plastibell, which is a ring sort of thing, to stretch the skin over. Trust me, I can get more gory if you want me to, but I'll stop here. Now, I still chose to circumcise my boy. There are a lot of reasons for that I'll get into later, but I found a better way. Let's talk about rabbis. Rabbis have been doing this for hundreds of years, and they are still doing it similarly. They're not using, the same rusty knife for every kid, but they have a really cool tool called a Mogan clamp. And there are risks and complications with any procedure, but I'm telling you, the way this was done was so much more humane than any other procedure, honestly, that I've ever seen. Now, we took our boy to Rabbi Mike in Dallas. I swear I have no ties to him. This is not an ad. I'm only singing his praises because it was so awesome. He has done 24,000 circumcisions. Now, have you ever met a medical professional who has ever done that many procedures over the past 20 years? That's just wild to me. And it involved me going to his office. He laid my little boy on a pillow and I held his little legs down. And when I tell you, it took less than 10 seconds. It would take me longer to explain how he actually did it than how long it actually took. And that's what made me the most angry, is that kids in America are getting circumcised. They're doing this 10-minute long procedure where they're just strapped down in this cold thing, and they make you get the vitamin K shot in order to get this procedure because of the risk of bleeding. And I understand there's a risk of bleeding because they do it all wrong. So we'll get more into this later. I can't wait to keep talking about reasons for and against. Please shoot me a DM, leave a comment of what you think. But if you are going to choose circumcision, find a rabbi.